Welcome to the channel, guys. I just got done watching the announcement video that with Kabam Jax and Adrian from the character development team. And I gotta say, to be honest with you, I'm not personally disappointed. I'm gonna be interested to see what you guys have to say, but I'm for once, I think Kabam actually did us right. Let's get into it, guys. Let's take a look and see what they put out for us. Right off the bat here, they talked about Act 8.2 going live next week. This is your new boss. This is Bahamet. It's a new form of Hulk, but this is the new boss for 8.2. Obviously not a playable character, but let's go ahead and take a good look at him. He is rather impressive. Like some of the things I'm seeing here, they do talk about a bit more with the rewards and stuff here in just a moment. I think this is going to actually bring some excitement to the community, to be truthful with you, because I know from a couple of the people I've talked to already what they were really hoping for out of Act 2 for rewards. And I don't know what we're getting for difficulty, and I'm obviously nowhere close to there yet, but the rewards are juicy. They definitely are gonna give you the ability to push that next champion up for sure. Plus, on top of that, a couple good chances to get some new champions. Actually, obviously, 8.2 is just the precursor of this particular video. But like I said, guys, I wanted to start off right here showing you the new boss. They're actually showing a bit of the behind the scenes with him. You know, the mapping on him here, and then they actually show a little bit of what he looks like full render, and then we have a little bit of gameplay here in just a second as well, and he's gonna be nasty. Kind of wish I had him as a playable character, to be truthful with you. If they decide to release him down the line, he'll definitely be one that I decide to target, just because of the cool effect, to be truthful with you. He definitely deserves it. Kabam Jax mentions it throughout the video, the respect towards the art development team and how well they do. And yeah, I mean, guys, look at this. It's great. He's a little nasty, and I like it. I like it. Or at least I like it until I'm going to be the one facing him whenever I get to that point, and then I don't know how much I'll like him as much then. But it's something big to look forward to. So let's take a look at the Act 8.2 awards. Right off the bat here, they're showing, he decided to show in comparison to what Act 8.1 was getting you. For the most part, some of the things are just straight across the same. You're still going to get the same amount of 6-star shards, same amount of 6-star sig stones. You are going to get that rank 2 to 3 gem again, and you're getting the same amount of gold. But after that, you're going to be getting a full tier 3 alpha, a full tier 6 basic. I know those are going to make a lot of people happy. And then 1 tier 5 class catalyst crystal. So again, another great hit there. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I'm not there yet, so I know that I may not be hitting it as well. But I think a lot of people are going to be happy with that. Let's look at what exploration is actually going to get you, and this may actually even tip the scale a little more. Obviously, this isn't going to be a day one clear by any means, or I don't expect it to be, but I know it's, you know, if you're going to have to go through it, let's find out if it's going to be worth it. Again, some similarities. The 6-star rank 3 to 4. Kabam Jax here does mention no, there was no even discussion about putting a 4 to 5. But you do get the 6-star awakening gem. They switched the shards over into being 2 full nexuses. So at least you get a little bit of choice there on things. 50 6-star or sig stones is still the same. But then 4 25% tier 6 class catalyst selectors. I mean, a full tier 6 class catalysts if you want to go in all 4 months the same, or you can divide that up. That's definitely going to help with some roster growth. 3,000 7-star shards, the 3 tier 6 basics, and the 3 tier 5 class catalyst selectors, and then an additional 3 tier 3 alphas. Guys, I think they did pretty solid for everybody, at least for the in-game players that are going to be looking at that. I think it really does give people what they're looking for as far as rewards. I don't know, guys. Like I said, again, I'm not at that particular level yet, but I just recently broke Thronebreaker. But I will tell you, I'll definitely be happy with this. Now, this was kind of a joke stream Mike left in, but there was another element that he talked about here that he didn't have any infographics for, so I wanted to take a mention for it real quick, and that is the Gwenpool Bobble Blowout event, which we are going to have coming the 21st of this month. It's going to be the 21st through the 28th. You're already starting to see some of the Bobble rewards in the Platinum track right now. So if you're going through those, you'll have some built up already. There will be a calendar, which you will be able to get 65,700 free shards off of. And then also you will have events that you can get an additional 39,420 more per day, totaling over 275,000 plus whatever you get out of the Platinum track and other resources. So when that event does go live, we'll be looking at those stores, seeing what's available for purchase. But Kabam Jax did mention that there would be tier 3 alphas, tier 6 basics fragments, some other things in there. So definitely going to be something we're going to have to look at there, but I wanted to make sure that we took a moment and made mention of that, because I wanted to give you guys a chance to know about that ahead of time. Now, on the 7 stars here, they did decide to redesign a few things with them. Right off the bat, you can see the difference between the crystal we've been seeing this whole time and now what we're going to be actually getting for the shards and the crystal. I'm excited for this one. I think it looks really good comparatively. They also switched the health bar and the border as well. Again, the black and purple make me extremely excited. Now, guys, here it is. I am ecstatic. I cannot believe this, guys, to be truthful with you. I expected a bunch of meme tier champions, and there are some phenomenal champions. First off, they told us the pool was going to be 30. It's actually 36. There is 6 champions per class available in the 7 stars from day 1. Day 1 of 7 stars is going to be May 8th. They are going to cost 15,000 shards. We knew they were probably going to raise the price. They weren't going to be, 10,000 like everything else was. But there is a caveat to that. The first 2 7 stars you buy, no matter when you buy them, whenever you get to the point of buying your first 2 7 stars, there will be a special crystal in the shop to allow you to buy your first 2 for 10,000 apiece. So that's great. We're definitely going to be doing a day 1 on 7 star and possibly even 2 day 1 7 stars. And I am excited. There are some champions in here that I would be ecstatic to add to my roster as a 7 star. Right off the bat here, we got the tech class. We got Rocket Raccoon. We got War Machine. We got Mysterio. We got Guillotine 29, Iron Man in Infinity War, and Shuri. I mean, guys, Iron Man Infinity War, great champion, no matter if you're looking at attack or defense. War Machine just got a recent buff. Rocket's buff has him off the chain. Then we go over here to the skill class. Korg, Killmonger, Elsa Bloodstone, Mantis, Hawkeye, Falcon. Hawkeye's been one of my champions that I ran with for the longest time. His power seal off the SP1, his bleed. I mean, great champion, and he'd probably be the one that most people would consider the lowest of these 6. Falcon, after his rebuff, walks through so many different people. Elsa Bloodstone, Mantis. Mantis is actually getting a rework right now, so she's going to be even better. Killmonger. Oh my God, let alone, especially if you've got the synergies for him. Next, and then Korg. I mean, I still struggle fighting against Korg. So, I mean, great defense champion on top of it. Then we go over here to the Cosmic class. Right off the bat, first thing that stuck out to me was Silver Surfer being that everybody's going to be going for Prestige champion. Then we got Venom, who 7-star Venom. Tell me who doesn't want a 7-star Venom. Venom the Duck, another great champion. I know a lot of people that are high on Gamora. Good chance there. Terrax or Gore as a 7-star. I mean, you're just looking at the depth of this already just in these first 3. And then you get over to the science, and I was so excited, guys. The science category. They did not jip us in any way, shape, or form. Hulk, Overseer, Joe Fixit. We knew he was going to be in there. Spider-Gwen, 7-star Spider-Gwen. Titania, and OG Spider-Man. I actually had somebody on the live stream talking about the idea that OG Spider-Man may be one of the ones in the pool, and there he is. Guys, 7-star Hulk, especially after the rework. If I can pick my day one on 7-star, Hulk is gonna be it. I hate to say it, but that's the one I'm rooting for right now. And I ain't even gotten over to the Mutants or the Mystic yet. We've got so much great coming here. Mutants, as I said, Sauron, Bishop, Domino, Gambit, Storm Pyramid X, and Sunspot, guys. Great Incinerate champion. Great Frost champion in Storm P90X. Gambit, everybody's been loving Gambit since his rework. Bishop, they literally created Infamous Iron Man just to deal with Bishop. He has gotten so out there, especially if you were to Horseman any of these guys. Sauron, and then Domino. It's amazing. They were talking about on the live stream about how Domino has been the one that more people have found glitches by playing than any other champion. Gotta love the luck champion. I mean, this pool, guys, and once we get over here to the Mystics, I mean, we got Dragon Man, Mangog, Wiccan, Wong, America Chavez, Sasquatch. Guys, the health pools on these everything else, these are more than I could have ever expected. We weren't going to get a Hercules or something like that, but there is nothing wrong with this pool of 36. We've got some huge things still to talk about here with the 7-stars. One of the nice things that they did mention is, so if you would normally get half of a 6-star, instead of getting 5,000 shards for 7 stars, if you were to do that, since 6 stars are 10,000, you will be getting 7,500 shards. They are scaling these things. Another thing that just recently came out, with the addition of the 7-stars, they're actually going to be reducing the timers for refreshing for arena and incursions. It's going to take less time to get your champions back at every level. The only one, the 7-stars are going to be as long as the 6-stars are now. Every other level is getting drastically reduced on time. So that is going to, plus on top of that, it costs less if you actually want to spend units to refresh them faster. But that's going to make it so you guys can get through arenas a lot faster. It does mean scores are going to wrap up again. Now, now let's look at the 7-star stat focus. Now, this is the answer to the special 3 mini game that you started seeing with 5 stars, where you can reduce your damage by 20 or 12%, or you can increase your damage by 12 to 20% on an SP3. Or the adrenaline that we got with the 6 stars, where they get that little extra boost so they can get part of their health back if they can get it done in quickly enough time. For 7 stars, we get stat focus. Now, this one's going to be one that I think is going to be a little bit of a mix initially on the community, but at the same time, I see a lot of really good uses to this. You have the ability to actually increase 1 stat for attack and 1 stat for defense on any champion that is a 7-star. Meaning, if a champion happens to be a weak armor champion, some of your glass cannons, they hit like a tank, but if they get hit, they're down quickly. this can actually give you the ability to boost that stat, give them more armor, and make them more tanky, so that you can actually use them even better. And this is also going to give a lot of variety on your 7 stars. Not every 7 star is going to be the same. Even if you have exactly the same masteries, everything else, that stat can still make the difference. It can cause a difference in fights. Now, they did say that this is not going to apply in story mode, so if you're facing a 7 star in story mode, you don't have to worry about them having something like this. But obviously, if you're in Alliance Quest, Alliance War, if you're in Battlegrounds, if you're in Arena, your opponent is probably going to have things like this turned on. So it is going to make an interesting new dynamic when fighting 7 stars, but it definitely doesn't break them by any means. I think it's a pretty good dynamic. It gives something outside of the fight, so you're not trying to remember an extra move or an extra combo or an extra something during the fight. You're still quite well available for every bit of this, and I think it's great. I really do. I think this is a great new addition here. They did also mention that we are going to be getting a launch event to go with the launch of 7 stars, so be planning on that we're going to have some extra bonuses on or around May 8th. The other two big things that they announced is we are also getting the addition of Paragon crystals. So so as we have Cavalier crystals now we're going to be getting Paragon crystals. Obviously, it would have been nice to have gotten some Thronebreaker crystals before we got Paragon crystals, but hey, skipping from Cavalier to Paragon. So this is something, I know a lot of Paragon players say there's a lot of benefits to it, but I've also heard some people say that the difference between Paragon and Thronebreaker isn't quite enough. So there is even more encouragement to become Paragon. I've been being pushed by quite a bit of people in the community that maybe I should shoot for it soon. So, Kabam Jax did decide to play a prank on the community, and for the free 7-star, had it set up to be Groot, who is not even in the pool. But, hey, guess what, guys? They've already got him coded, so he's coming at some point. Now, the other thing before I show you what the first 7-star in the game actually is going to be, the 7-star that got awarded today that will be added to the player's account on May 5th, 3 days before any of the rest of us have access to 7-stars. They had one other thing to talk about, and that is the addition of the Titan Crystal. Now, this is going to be like the 5 and 6-star featured crystal, except for there's going to be some major differences to it. When you do up a 7-star, you will not get additional 7-star shards. You will get Titan shards, which are a completely different pool of 7 stars than the basic pool. When they actually release it, from what they are saying right now, and the champions in the Titan pool and the champions in the basic pool will not be the same. Anytime a new champion comes into the game, they will go into the Titan pool first and then eventually work their way down into the basic pool. So this does give you a couple different ways to start targeting particular champions. They did say that there is a chance that an older champion can jump directly into the basic pool at some point when they do decide to add to them, but it will be a ways down the road, and it'll probably be closer to late fall before we see the Titan crystals, to give everybody a chance to start getting 7-stars in before we start worrying about that pool. But that's another thing that is coming. And so after the group finale here, we went ahead and jumped into the actual crystal opening, and you guys will get a chance to see quite a few of those 36 brand new champions on the reel here, and it was actually kind of cool to watch. A little bit of the graphics there on the shard itself, just absolutely gorgeous. I love these compared to the green ones that we were originally starting out with, that they were saying we were going to have. I think the rework of the border is absolutely gorgeous. Guys, I'm so excited here, and this definitely would not have been the champion that I would have wanted for my first 7-star, but At the same time, if this was my first champion, I don't know that I could have been disappointed. Let me know what you guys think. This is so great, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Really, guys. I look at that behemoth. Anyways, guys, I'll see you back for the next one. Peace out.